Hi there folks, welcome back to the Ieva and Andy Fishing Channel. It is our 7th and final day here in Slovenia and I think we're both pretty sad about it.
Very sad and very tired.
Yeah, tired, battered, bruised, but we've got one last try here. As we explained in the last vlog, today we're here without Uroš, so we've got to do this on our own as well. We've got to figure this place out. And we're back at the Bistra River, which is right next to the hotel we're stopping at, the Bistra Hotel. It's super convenient just to be able to nip down here for a few hours fishing. We're on the Angling Club Verknica ticket. Really nice little club. The Bistra is the jewel in the crown, definitely, but it's also the same place as we fished in the first vlog, wasn't it? That was the Ljubljana. I'm almost certainly pronouncing that wrong. So we're going to get togged up and see if we can figure out this super technical river, and the Bistra is a tough place. See if we can figure this out on our own this time.
Let's give it a go.
Here it comes. Got it, yes. Woo! Absolutely love it. Understandably, IB is pretty knackered. It's been a long week, so I'm gonna start here. I'll probably do most of the fishing today. Well, I'm hoping I'll be able to twist her arm with a riser later on. We're starting in a pool that we fished with Uroš the other day, so a little bit of a head start in this one. Just trying to get this fly beyond these first weeds. Let's try and get over to that clear patch. There's just a little clear patch in amongst this weed, just about there. No, we'll move up slightly. Fish, there we go. There we go. There we go. What have we got? Little Grayling. Whew! Well, certainly not going to set any records by Slovenian standards, but got a relief to be able to get off the mark so quickly, and it's the first fish we've caught without Uroš being stood next to us. One tiny, lively, absolutely perfect Bistra Grayling. Off the mark, IB, and that went well. Pretty chuffed about that. Not going to go as far as to say I'm smug, because it was probably the smallest fish we've caught all week. But just nice to catch something at least. Who knows, maybe there's a few more over there. Oh! Yeah, we maybe won't include that bit. Whoops. That might not make the edit. That's a nice area. Oh, that was a fish. Let's move upstream a little bit towards that deeper, faster water. Got him, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. Yeah, that's more like it. Just on the inside of that seam. Absolutely perfect. Nice Grayling. Come on. Come this way. Stop that. Stop. These guys go absolutely nuts. It's a totally different fight to a UK Grayling. There we go. Woohoo! Nice fish, beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful Bistra Grayling, that's more like it. There's nothing easy about this river, even the local anglers talk about this place being hard. It just goes to show Uroš has put us in the right spots. And we're finding a few fish. How fun's this? Last day, couple of hours to go, and we're still on them here in New Zealand. And we're still on them here in Slovenia. What a place. Where did New Zealand come from? Okay, so this is where the difficult part of the day starts, because now we haven't got any more blind fishing going. There's not going to be a lot with the French leader. This is all about sight fishing, and we don't pick these up as well as Uroš does. Although having said that, we have now spotted a fish in a pool. It's been pretty consistent. I'm going to chuck a dry on him, see if we go for this. Okay, now I don't see him again. Yeah, there he is, I see him. Exactly where I first saw him. That'll do. A little bit too far across maybe. So it's just appeared over that little light green weed patch again. Just about there, that'll do. I think if I'm going to catch this guy, it's probably going to be out on a nymph. Well, a couple of big chub up against the far side. I wonder if they'll take a dry. They don't look like they're going to rise. Maybe time for a nymph in this pool. Okay, so these big chub have moved into the swim and they seem pretty comfortable. My plan was to change to a nymph anyway, but because of these guys being here, that's typical. The grayling I was fishing for has just risen. Because of these guys being here, I think I'm going to just float this nymph around for a couple of minutes and see what happens. Big fish. In fact, the one closest to me is quite high in the water now. Let's try that. I might get that grayling. Oh, it's a good line, that is. Here it comes. Let's try that one. Oh! Got him, got him. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Geez, so he came and had a look. He refused it, then circled back round and ate it. That was absolutely fantastic. Right, I have no idea I'm going to land this fish. That could end up going for a swim hit. Ugh. Come on, buddy. That'll do. And is in the net. Freaking awesome. Come on. Proper sight fish, Bistra grayling. Super technical. Man, that was fun. So we were a little bit concerned today that without Orosh we wouldn't be able to see the fish, we wouldn't be able to get the drifts right, but it would appear we've learned a little bit in the last 6 days, because that is a proper wriggly, tight fished Bistra grayling. There we go. Go eat some more food. Oh, that was sweet. What a vindication of all the time spent watching and listening to Orosh. Jeez, this is engaging fishing. This is absolutely brilliant. Righty, so we just stalked up a little bit. We were looking for fish on the far bank when something rose on the near bank. Now, I haven't seen it rise again, but every now and again it pops out from the weeds in front of me. So I'm going to do the little dangle on this one. See if I can get him to eat a nymph. It's right in front of him. He's got it. Oh no! Oh, he had it. He might go again. He just nipped it. Let's try that again. Oh, he's on it. He's on it. Not that time. That's a good fish. Perhaps wasn't deep enough for him that time. Let's pop that out there. Here it comes. Refused it. Oh, so yeah, it is a nice one. Fly number 9, 10 maybe on this guy. Little full and mill red tag. I do really well on the grayling on this back home, so maybe it'll work here. Ooh, a little flinch again. Jeez, I wish I could figure out this guy I was eating. High in the water column again all of a sudden. Here he comes, here he comes. Got him! Yes, there we go, finally! He just nipped it. Gosh, that was such a delicate take. Just kind of nipped onto the end of it. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised this is hooked. He's off. Oh, he's done me around the weeds. Oh. God, I had a feeling that would happen. It was such a delicate take. Darn it. Oh well, we did the hard work on that one. Okay, so we just found a really nice grayling in this pool right at the surface, and it's by far the biggest fish we've seen today. He's definitely looking to feed off the top. He looks at everything that goes past. So we've got a bit of a chance on a dry fly here. He's popped a little olive pattern on. That's about all I've seen coming down. Size 16. Let's see what he makes of it. It's only a short cast. Jeez, he's just in front of me now. That'll do. That'll do. He's lined it up. He's lined it up. He let it go over him. Interesting. Okay, so he's reappeared a bit further across the river. That'll do. That's nice. That's nice. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh! One more drift with this, and I think we're going to have to drop down something a bit smaller for this one. Here it comes. Oh! 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 Right. Off the back of that reaction, we might just have one more cast with this one. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. He's seen it. He's seen it. He's seen it. Oh my goodness, what a reaction that was. Right, smaller fly time. The smallest little caddis I've got in my box. We'll soon find out because that is right over him. Got him, yes, got him. First cast with that caddis. Right, now I've got to keep him out of the weed. Let's try and keep him as high as I can. It's difficult to play these fish through these weeds. And I don't know where the edge of the river is. I could end up neck deep at any point. That's a nice fish. That's a really nice Bistra Grayling. Come on. No, none of that. I'd rather you were down than up. Come on. Whee! That'll do, turn around. Oh, it's a beautiful fish, the colours in the water. Whee! Absolute stunner. Come on, that'll do, you're done now, Oh, nearly. No, not in the weeds, not in the weeds. Oh, he's out. A little bit more line on him. Not in the weeds. No. Oh God, he's really making a run for those reeds. Putting as much pressure on as I dare. Oh, I've got a horrible feeling he's done me in those weeds again. Oh no. I can see the fish, but I think he's wrapped around something. Oh no. If I take the pressure off the barbless hook, it'll just fall straight out. I can see the fish on the bottom. Oh, he's off. He's clear. Right, now let's try and stun him in. No. Geez, strong Grayling. Come on, that'll do. Get in there, yes, what a fish. That is an absolute beauty. Beautiful big Bistra Grayling. Let's frickin' go. On a dry, stalks, crystal clear water. That is what this game is all about. It's super lively still. That is why we've gone through what we've gone through this week, to catch these absolute stunners. Let's get you back. Come on, you. This is such cool, such engaging fishing. As a fly angler, you can't not love doing this. It's tough, but it should be. Fly fishing should be tough. It should be a challenge. But when it comes off like that, there's nothing better in the world than this. So we talk about the fishing on Bistra being technical, and this is absolutely it. There's a fish just in line with where the V of the two trees is on the far side. You should be able to see that. But I'm totally surrounded by trees. This is going to have to be one of the best roll casts I've ever made in my entire life to seal this deal. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. I can see the fish. I've seen it rise. Whether I can get over there is a different matter. Just work a little bit of line out to start with. Try and make this easy on myself. That might be enough. Absolutely massive roll cast. That's pretty good. I think it's short. Right, let's try this again. Ah, that's pretty good. Oh, he looked at it. Oh, geez, he came straight up at it. Okay. That'll do. Got him. Yes. That is absolutely brilliant. Come on, stay out of those weeds. Oh my goodness. That was totally awesome. Whew. That'll do. Up you come. In the net before you know what's going on. Are you in? Nope. Where are you? Oh, it's gone that way. No, not in the weed. In the net. That's where you're going. Yes. Yes. Well, this is turning into an excellent day. Not only are we catching fish, but we're catching good sized fish and we're catching them on dries. Come on, buddy, it's too late for that now. Come on. Beautiful Bistra Grayling. How about those stunners? Oh. Not the most graceful release I've ever seen, but shot straight back, really nice. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit smug about that one because that was really hard. Yeah, I'm chuffed with that. Let's find some more. Right, so we're nearly at the end of Nearly at the end of the stretch now, nearly the end of the whole trip now, that's frightening. But just at the last minute we found a rising grayling, and it's a big one as well. Just the other side of this hanging tree, so if I can get the flies in the bubble line, that's perfect. He's lined it up already, he's already on it. Didn't take it. Interesting. Okay, he's lined that one up this time, he's under it. Ooh, didn't take it again, okay. One more cast with this and that's a fly change. Here he comes, here he comes. Oh, he's gone back for it. Oh. Right, okay, let's just let him settle down for a second and get back on his spot. Okay, so he had a good enough view of that to make me feel like I need to change the fly. That'll do, that'll do. He's coming towards it, he's lined it up. Got him. Yes, yes, good fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. I don't know what's going to happen here. He's around the weeds, he's around the tree. Oh, this is a nightmare. It's got to come off that tree. Come on. Oh, I can feel the line grating, but he's off. He's off. Right. Now the fun starts. How far towards the fish can I get without drowning? Oh, it's a good fish. It's a really nice one. I don't feel like he's really figured out what's going on yet because the other fish was stronger than this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This could be it. This could be the grayling. Whoa. Come on. Stunning me. Stunning me. Whoa. Stop that. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah! It's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. What a fish to finish the trip on. This is it. This is the last minutes of the trip. Oh man, it's the biggest grayling of the whole time we've been here. Oh, amazing. Well, what a last cast this might turn out to be. I mean, we know the Bistra's got big grayling in there. We just hadn't seen many of them today. We've had some nice fish, but finally we've found one of the real nice guys. That is an absolute stunner. Big male fish, super lively. Easy 40 centimetres. Really happy with that. Bittersweet emotions really about this. I mean, you can't not be thrilled to bits with a beautiful grayling like that. But this is the last fish we're going to release for Slovenia 2019. Go on, buddy. There he goes. Right, folks. Well, we've got a hotel to check out of, wet waders to get out of, and a plane to catch. So we'll have to catch up with you guys once we've got ourselves ready. And that was that. And that, I thought, was a pretty good effort, given that we didn't have our head guide with us.
That was epic, and you did really, really well.
It was a really fun day, particularly there was just something about catching that last fish that just felt like that was meant to be, wasn't it? That last grayling, that big grayling at the end. I mean, we really were. That was it.
It was like a cherry on top, wasn't it?
That was the last pool. That was going to be the last area we fished, and whatever happened with that fish, that was the end of the trip. And we just happened to end it really nicely.
It's almost like it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. What wasn't meant to be was you having a cast on the last day. I couldn't tempt you in the end.
No, honestly, I have never, like, we done Usk trips, then sleeping in the tent, and that would be 3 days. I have never fished so intensely, like every day, up at that time, out of the house, fish there, dry fish there, and we were like getting back at midnight, going to bed at 1,
days.
Sleeping again for 5 hours and out of the door. I have never fished that intense.
They were really long days. I was pretty beat on that last day as well. We certainly didn't fish it with the same intensity as we did the other days.
No, so I was like, no, it's quite nice. I'm just gonna watch you fish. I'm fine.
Well, I was very grateful to have a few casts at the end, so thank you very much. So we are exactly 1 month on from flying back.
It doesn't feel like 1 month, it feels like 10 years.
It really does. I mean, we chose pretty soon after we got back, we chose that we were going to film the outro after we'd finished editing the very last vlog, just so it gives us a really nice time to kind of reflect on what's happened. And
the other half of the reason is because it took us about 4 hours to get back to the car from the airport when we landed, and about 5 kilometers later we were still nowhere near the car. Yeah, we got a bit confused at Stansted Airport and ended up getting back 5 hours later than we expected, but we won't talk about that. That was a long time ago.
I guess it's kind of the right time to talk about the trip as a whole. IB, highs, lows, things you do differently?
Oh God, highs basically every single day. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like I was saying to Andy, if Brexit kicks me out anytime soon, the next place where I'm going to go and live is going to be Slovenia.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
I might join you on that one. Was there any particular fish that stands out, one that you're really going to remember?
The marble trout,
Yeah.
possibly. Who knows? No, every fish, to be fair. As cool as it was to catch that marble trout, and it was like amazing, every fish was just stunning. They fought differently, they looked different. Like the grayling there are just beautiful.
Crazy, aren't
they? The rainbows, crazy. The only thing that I did miss on the trip was like a few brown trout. A few, like, I know I've caught a few like little dinky ones, but perhaps like a better size brown trout.
Yeah, I guess the only one that we actually saw was the one that I caught on the first day on Bistra that we didn't get on camera.
Yeah.
But you're right, we didn't catch many proper brown trout, and I think that's probably due to conditions. All the rivers we fished were low.
Urush had that nice big hybrid
That
one,
hybrid was
and that
beautiful.
was stunning. But you know, that's not me complaining. I'm just saying that I missed it.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with you on that one. I mean, I've got two fish really that stand out. Your marble
Yep.
was just the moment of the trip, absolutely undoubtedly. That was why we went. I really wanted you to catch that marble trout, and I was really glad when you did. Actually, my last grayling on the last day, that last fish that you just watched, was probably the one that meant the most to me.
It was a good grayling.
It was a great grayling,
Such a good
and it was a specimen fish that we kind of caught on our own.
Yeah.
We just went out there and did it. Obviously, Orosh had teed us up and told us how to fish that place, but to
flies to
actually,
use and everything,
to go out and do it on our own kind of vindicates all that watching and listening and learning, doesn't it?
You are a good one, aren't you?
There are definitely a few things I'd like to do differently, as always. Obviously, the time of year we went, I know that the end of August isn't the best time to go fly fishing in Slovenia. Unfortunately, with my work, it's pretty much the only time in the summer when we can go, so we're kind of stuck on that. But the big thing for me, obviously, would have been the bloody memory cards.
Not gonna say anything.
Yeah, we've talked about this a lot, believe me, but jeez, there was so much good footage in those first 3 days that is just lost to the world. We know now none of it's recoverable, so we're never going to see it again. At the very least, we know it happened, and most of it was caught on GoPros to some extent. But geez, if I could have my time again, I would spend that 10 minutes walking to the shop to get the memory cards instead of ordering them.
We just put so much pressure on ourselves to make this as beautiful as possible. We bought all this new kit. We had a new drone, a new camera, loads of new SD cards, new microphones, like everything new, with the intention that we can make the most amazing footage, and it's going to be really beautiful and really awesome. And it turned out the way it turned out.
Yeah,
lessons learned.
Yeah, well, it is. It's lessons learned. This was our first kind of travel vlog.
Yeah.
And we've learned a lot of lessons from it, important lessons that I think you probably kind of have to learn the hard way, unfortunately, and we did. Other than that, it went as well as we could have hoped, and we really we owe all of that to Orosh's organisation. Now, obviously, we owe a huge thank you to Orosh Christian of Urko Adventures. We'll leave all the links in the description, but Google Urko Adventures. He's brilliant, isn't he? He's an absolute legend. Top class guide. He knows those rivers inside out. He's got X-ray vision like you wouldn't believe. He's an absolute heap of fun as well.
Most importantly,
he's a lot of fun. He's a really great guy. We've been buddies for years. It's been great to watch his rise as a guide, to the point where, if you're talking about Slovenian fly fishing guides, he's right up there with the best of them. He really is. He's an excellent guide, and I think we were very lucky that he spent so much time away
from his work and from his family as well. And also there were some days when he didn't bring his family. It was so nice to hang out with everyone. I don't know if it's just a Slovenia thing, but all the people there are just so nice, including Uroš and his whole family.
We were super lucky, but not only were we lucky that he gave us all that time, but he also organised the vast majority of our trip for us, which is something he can do for his clients as well. And on the subject of really nice people and organisation, I want to give a bit of a shout out to the guys at the Bistra Hotel, actually. That place is fantastic, isn't it? What a
so
spot.
Stunning. In fact, I think it's not that expensive either.
It's really not.
It's so reasonable. And I kept saying to you, like, compared to UK prices, this would probably be like a cheap Airbnb, and you get so much more. And even said if that hotel was somewhere in Derbyshire close by us, it would have been like a premium top price, no one can afford it type of stuff. The hotel was beautiful, and because some of the staff there, they fish as well. They were so accommodating with waders and rods, and just preparing breakfast packs if you need to leave super early on a fishing trip and you're not going to make breakfast in the hotel. Like, they were just so accommodating.
They actually let us check out late, didn't they? Because we explained to them, look, we really want to go and do some fishing on the last day before we have to leave, but we know we need to check out at a certain time. They were like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You guys go fishing.
Yeah, just go fishing. We will sort it. Like, they were so nice and so accommodating.
It's in a great spot to be able to get all around Slovenia. It's super cheap. It's really clean. It's very comfortable. It's pretty much the perfect fly anglers.
Yeah, you have rivers everywhere, and like Uroš said to us on the first day, we are here because we are an hour away from there, half an hour away to that river. It's just like bang on in the middle, super close to the airport as well. Everything is just so convenient, and the fact that you have the river Bistra right next to it as well, it's just the cherry on top.
Absolute bonus. Great hotel. Thank you very much to everyone at the hotel for looking after us while we were there. Very grateful. Yeah, it was super close to the fishing, both the Bistra and Ljubljana, both of which fished really well while we were there, but they weren't the only tickets that we fished, were they?
No.
So we also headed off for 2 days fishing on the Idrica River, on the Angling Club Idria ticket. Now, I'd say that other than maybe the hoochie that we saw on the Bistra, all of the biggest fish that we saw were in the Idrica.
Yeah. Especially the trophy bead, oh my God.
That place is like Jurassic Park, isn't it? There were some huge fish through there. Unfortunately, because of the timing of our trip, it was rock hard. It was so difficult. Even Ban, who is a local expert on the river there, told us how difficult it was. But they're there, aren't they?
They're there, and we had opportunities, and we caught fish.
Yeah, true. We caught plenty of fish. We can't complain about that. I don't think we made contact with one of the real big ones, but you only have to spend 5 minutes looking over a bridge to see the potential of that river.
Yeah.
Big marble country. Actually, we need to say a huge thank you to Urban, don't we?
Urban as well, Urban and Blaschka.
Yeah, Urban is partner of Blaschka, who put us up in their Airbnb, which you'll also find linked in the description. If you're in that part of Slovenia, what a great place to be.
Yeah.
Stop in the house.
Why wouldn't
with
you
a venue expert?
With a venue expert, an expert on local food and wine. Like, they're just really, really nice people as well. It's so nice. And the place where they actually were, Urban's Airbnb is, it's so beautiful there as well. In the balcony where we're having food, it's literally just hills all around you, beautiful church. You can see the river.
You see fish rising on the river, can't you, from the balcony? It's fantastic. Yeah, they were super kind. They really spoiled us. We weren't expecting that. So thank you very much to Urban and Blaschka, who just, as you said, everyone we met was really, so nice. Really kind, and those guys were certainly no exception. So thank you very much. So I think it's fair enough to say on this trip that the achievements have been the fish and catching the fish, and that's been really cool. But the experience has been the places, and most importantly, the people we've met who've helped us along the way. Everyone has been great, so we need to give a huge thanks to Uroš again.
Uroš, you are just an absolute legend. You are our hero.
Huge thanks to Uroš's partner Ursha and his family for letting us steal your bloke for a week so we could all go fishing and film some cool stuff. Those guys were really cool. They were really nice. Again, Urban and Blaschka, thank you very much for putting us up. Thank you very much for the delicious food and for helping us find some fish. Thank you very much to the guys at the hotel for understanding that we were going to be coming into the hotel at midnight most nights and actually being cool with that. And a huge thank you to everyone else who we bumped into during the time.
Hi, Marcos.
Yeah, we really didn't have a bad experience while we were there, did we?
No. I think I said to everyone who asked, oh, how was Slovenia? The first thing was the air. How fresh and clean the air is just unbelievable. You just want to breathe it and never let it out. And how nice the people are, how nice the food and the drinks, the beers were so good. Everything was just perfect. Like, if you want a perfect vacation, it's 2 hours on the flight. I absolutely agree. If you're a UK fly angler and you're looking for somewhere to go next summer, why wouldn't you go to Slovenia? It's 2 hours away. It's cheap. It's accessible. It's westernised enough to be comfortable.
but not totally overbuilt. There's still plenty of space.
No, not overpopulated either.
It's a wonderful place. So I think we need to give one last thank you here, really, don't we? I'm going to say thank you to you people in there for watching the series. Very, very grateful. There would be absolutely no point making these if it wasn't for you guys tuning in and watching. So huge thank you for watching the series. If you haven't caught up with the whole series yet, at the end of this video, any minute now, I'll put a link to the rest of the playlist so you can catch up. I'll also put a link in the description to the playlist, so if it works that way for you, that's great. But thank you for all the views and the feedback so far. It's been really cool, hasn't it? Really nice comments.
Really nice, yes.
Thank you very much for understanding that I messed up all the footage at the start as well. Thank you for sticking with us. Drop us a comment, guys. Let us know what you think of the series, what you think of how we went about it. Let us know what you think of the place. Just keep talking to us. We really like this comment section, don't we? We spend a lot of time on the comments.
We do. We really too much.
So let us know what you thought of the series, and we'd really, really appreciate it if you let us know what you want us to do next.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, thank you very much for watching. Give it a thumbs up because we appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel because everyone should. Why wouldn't you subscribe to this channel, IB?
I don't know.
What are you doing? If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? And we'll see you guys for some non-Slovenia related content very, very soon.
Bye-bye.
Take care, folks. Bye-bye.